So we're here in Anzac Cove in Gallipoli in Turkey. It's the site of an Australian and New Zealand war memorial. It's memorising the landing of the Australian and New Zealand troops against the Turkish army in the First World War. It was a bit of a bad battle for us. We lost a large proportion of people, worse for New Zealanders. We actually didn't get very far into the Turkish mainland. We were here for quite a while, 3 months, and then had to retreat. It's very important to Australians in general because it was the first time Australia was fighting as a nation on its own instead of part of the British Commonwealth. Australia was a very young nation at the time. This is the 95th anniversary, and because we were a young nation and such a large portion of our population died, like basically a generation was wiped out in that war, and this is the main celebrating place in the world outside Australia.
Small town in Australia, because every small town in Australia lost men. Every small town in Australia will have a service identical to this. So they'll have a dawn service and they'll do all the same things. They'll have wreath laying, and then what happens is most people will go from the dawn service to a local pub or club and have a drink and carry on into the whole day. We play two up, which is a gambling game, kind of like heads or tails with a coin, and everyone bets on it and gambles. And
it's only legal one day a year.
To gather with people from your neighborhood.
It's just a community thing. And I mean, if I wasn't here, I'd be at home getting up to go to a dawn service at home. All throughout going to school when we were young, we were taught about Gallipoli and Anzac Day and what it means. So for us growing up, this is like a pilgrimage to come to Gallipoli and celebrate and commemorate and celebrate what it means to be a nation.
It's something that I've looked forward to for a very long time, so I think it'll be quite an emotional time. 5:30 tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we do that now, so we don't bother you anymore. We let you commemorate.
I'll be crying, definitely.
There will be tears.
We went to the Western Front last year and we cried there, and this is going to be 10 times worse than that.
Yeah.
Because this is what we learn about throughout all our life. So.
Right? Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Translate the whole thing.